it seems that Foreign Contribution Regulation Amendment Bill 2026 is all set to be debated in the Parliament in this session only, with the meeting that happened with the Home Minister, with Mizoram Chief Minister, and also talking about handing over a memorandum expressing concerns over the bill. He's dropped a big hint after the meeting. The Mizoram Chief Minister says that he is indicated by the Home Minister that it would be taken up in the Lok Sabha on the 12th of August. And the Home Minister also assured him that there won't be any retrospective provisions. First, let's listen into the Chief Minister of Mizoram.
Issues which we have raised with him. Out of that, one assurance which he had given me is that this bill is not going to be retrospective effect. And the rest of the points which we have raised will be commented in writing and he will send to us. Only after that we get the reply, then we will know the clear picture. And he is going to start discussion on 12th of this month in Parliament.
What Foreign Contribution Regulating Act is, because it is a law that actually governs how individuals, organizations, NGOs receive and use foreign funds. So it identifies who can actually accept foreign funds. There is also specification how money is received, and then restriction on any anti-India foreign funded activities. Now, when we speak of how India enacted FCRA back in 1976, and its aim was to regulate the acceptance and the utilization of foreign contribution. And as per government, the proposed rules in the FCRA bill, the amendment that actually seeks to further improve transparency, accountability, and also to prevent misuse of foreign funding. The provision and the government's argument on why they are necessary at this point in time, as far as the main contention here being the designated authority. Now, with this very framework, that is vesting of the assets applicable since 2010, there would be protection of religious sites, religious character that cannot be changed, provisional vesting that the assets that are returned after the registration is restored, and permanent vesting, which include provisional vesting that cannot be indefinite. Then there is also a revision right to seek a revision within 90 days, and a judicial appeal can also happen before the district judge. Automatic cessation of the registration ceases if not renewed before expiry, and rationalized punishment. So the maximum reduced imprisonment is from 5 years to 1 year. There is also coordinated investigation approval from the centers, crucial for investigating. But when we speak in of the BJP, which has now come out to defend the need for these amendments and the likelihood that the matter will be taken up next week for debate.
FCRA है क्या? फॉरेन कंट्रीब्यूशन, उसको रेगुलेट करना है. फॉरेन कंट्रीब्यूशन रेगुलेशन बिल है. बाहर से जो पैसे आते हैं किन कामों पर लगते हैं? वो मस्जिद बनाने के लिए लगते हैं, जिहादी पैदा करने के लिए लगते हैं, धर्मांतरण के लिए लगते हैं. आखिर किस लिए लगते हैं? उसका एक रेगुलेशन तो होना चाहिए. कोई भी कानून है, समय समय पर उसमें चेंज की आवश्यकता पड़ती है. लगा कि इस एक्ट के कारण और भी धर्मांतरण की चीजें बढ़ती हैं, देश तोड़ने वाली साजिशें जो है उस माध्यम से जो है यहाँ पैसा भेजने का प्रयास करती हैं. भारत में भारत के लोगों का अधिकार है, बाहर के लोगों का अधिकार नहीं है. कोई विदेशी तो यदि एक्टिव होते हैं तो ये गलत है. और इसलिए जो अखबारों में पढ़ा है मैंने, मिजोरम के चीफ मिनिस्टर का जो बयान है, ये FCRA बिल जो है ये पास होना जरूरी है. और इस देश में जितने पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है उनको विदेशी ताकतों से अलग हटकर देश के कानून को बनाने का प्रयास करना चाहिए और उसमें सहयोग करना चाहिए.
Meanwhile, there was a minority Christian delegation led by DMK MP Wilson that also met the Home Minister and launched a scathing attack on the proposed amendments, where he's termed the legislation to be draconian and illegal, raising strong objections over the provisions that allow the government to seize assets upon cancellation of the FCRA licenses, and also demanding an immediate rollback, where the DMK leader has now urged the centre to either withdraw the bill completely or send it to a JPC for scrutiny.
About 16 top religious heads, along with me, met Honorable Home Minister. All of us decided that let's ask for the bill which is introduced in the Lok Sabha in March be completely withdrawn. Apart from that, Section 15 of the existing Act, which deals about vesting of the property. So together we wanted to ask request the Honorable Home Minister to withdraw it and repeal it. If the government is not inclined to either withdraw the FCRA bill as a whole and repeal Section 15, at least send the bill as well as the existing laws to the Joint Parliamentary Committee so that the stakeholders can be heard.
Now, the opposition, however, has been voicing their objections against the bill and they plan to oppose it in Parliament. Congress has called it as the most draconian bill intended to be used as a tool for harassment.
FCRA, what I have to say is one thing. What Americans are saying to Mr. Modi is more important than what I am saying it. Because we know that this government is under a lot of pressure and a lot of this thing from the Americans first.
So, FCRA, we are told very much, we will vehemently oppose it. The government cannot bulldoze this type of bill to the House where the House is not in order. The House is not in order. They cannot pass this type of important bill which is going to affect lakhs of people and NGOs and minority. We cannot allow them to pass.
आर्टिकल 15 भारत का संविधान इसके खिलाफ, इसको आने दीजिए, पढ़ने के बाद इस पर प्रतिक्रिया देंगे। लेकिन जो मूलतः लगता है ये सरकार के इरादे नेक नहीं है।
ये हर चीज को कंट्रोल करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन अब ये फंसे हुए हैं, भी कुछ नहीं ला पाएंगे। ये 100% माइनॉरिटी पे टारगेट है। जो पैसा बाहर से आता है, सब लीगल उसके अंदर हो रहा है, उन सबको कंट्रोल करके अपने हिसाब से उनको डाइवर्ट करना है और कुछ नहीं है। ये सब चीजों के ऊपर ये तानाशाही से ज्यादा खतरनाक है।
जब माननीय गृहमंत्री और माननीय प्रधानमंत्री एक राजनीतिक हट और जिद के कारण संसद में आने को तैयार नहीं है, लोकतंत्र के मंदिर में आने को तैयार नहीं है, उस वक्त के दुराव और अविश्वास के माहौल में इस प्रकार के बिलों को लाना जानबूझकर आखिरी 2-3 दिनों 4 दिनों में, मैं समझता हूँ बिल्कुल गलत कूटनीति है, बिल्कुल गलत प्रयास है और ये धौंस की राजनीति होगी। नंबर 2, कंटेंट में भी, इनके मेरिट्स में भी हमने बड़ा स्पष्ट बार बार कहा है कि ये किसी रूप से FCRA के बारे में नहीं है, ये कंट्रोल फ्रीक सरकार के द्योतक हैं।
Let's in the meantime also take you through one of the most contentious issue in the bill, and that actually talks about is the appointment of a designated authority. Now, why is that necessary? Because this designated authority then can take over, manage or dispose of assets. Now, which assets? Assets that are actually created from foreign funds, and the condition that has been put forth if the NGO's registration is cancelled, surrendered or not renewed. What will the authority do? The authority will then have the powers of a civil court. The designated authority can order transfer to the government or to the sale of assets. We'll continue to get you more and much more lined up here on the broadcast. With that, we head into a short break.